going on, guys? I just wanted to come on here and just review my trading day. This would be like the second week. I started trading 100K account evaluation with my I forgot the name of the website. Hold on, let me see. My funded futures, right? So I started trading with my funded futures, and I picked the 100K expert account, and yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just kind of like journal like my thoughts throughout the day. I feel like I should have been did this, but I'm now taking the initiative to start documenting a little more of the process of trading this evaluation account. So I'm gonna take a dive into Telegram here, into the chat. Let me minimize my screen a bit, my face. And this is from this morning. Shout out to Kid. Kid went crazy. This was last night or this morning. I think he caught a move last night, and I'll see y'all Thursday morning. It's today. Can't tell what time this was. I'm thinking this morning. But that's a huge move. So yeah, today I basically, my strategy, I basically wait for the 8:30 a.m. New York Open, and then once I identified that the New York Open time with the vertical line on my trading view chart, then once that's done, I just, move on to step two, check it off, minus a price action at New York Open, and I determine whether New York Open starts with a bullish or bearish impulse. So depending on the price action, how the market's behaving, if it's showing buys, a bullish impulse, then my buys to sells for the day. If it's bearish impulse, or bearish, market structure, I'm looking for buys for that day. And so the key to the strategy is basically just waiting, letting that play out on the 1 minute time frame, and waiting for that market structure to form. And once it's formed, I can clearly indicate whether it's a higher high or a higher low, make higher highs and higher low points, and these areas, I'll wait for market structure to change its character. So I'm monitoring on the 1 minute chart for a change in character out of the short-term trend. And then I identify the change of character level with the horizontal ray on TradingView. Then I identify the nearest fair value gap. Once price closes above or below it, depending on what type of bias I have, identify the nearest fair value gap to tap into. And I just wait for price to reach the fair value gap. Then once it gets there, I just, check that off. I check it off as I go. And if I don't reach, the whole checklist, then I'm just not in a trade. It's considered a no trading day for me. So once noon happens, I'm not even taking a position. So that's I'm proud of the fact that, and shout out to Kit because he actually put me onto this checklist, and I kind of like took my strategy that I've been forward testing since February this year. So it's been end of February, so March, April, May. So damn, really almost like 3 months. Really almost like 3 months. So I thought it was like 2 months, but it's really been longer than that. So just seeing this play out so many times is just like, yo, I just took my strategy, I put it in the chat GBT, and it made my trading plan for me. I read out my trading plan, and it kind of like made the checklist for me. And so yeah, back to step 6. So once price reached that fair value gap, I'm gonna adjust the price action for a reversal, because that's when I want to look to tap into it and enter. I'm doing market executions at the end of the day for these positions. So once the price reaches the fair value gap, usually if it tap into it, I'm just, if it's showing rejections, I already got my risk calculated. I'm going ahead to go ahead and make that position. So I check that off, and then once that happens, I'll plot a position for a reversal confirmation. If the reversal confirmation is observed, I plot a position aiming for a minimum 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Once that happens, I'll check that off, and then I'm already in a position, so I'm setting and forgetting, and not trying to intervene with the trade. So that's basically what happened today. I'm going to Telegram, and clearly you can see this is the 8:30 a.m. New York Open that I'm talking about right here. right? And then price is making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and it failed to make a higher high right here. So I was like, okay, it's time. Let's mark off the higher low point right here for wait for a break. Right. So I said right here, we're waiting for price to close below, then look for a sell at fair value gap. So price closed below. So I was just waiting. Oh no, it closed below. Is that right here? Yeah, right here. It closed below right here. And then I'm like, okay, now I'm waiting for price to tap into this fair value gap. And it happened pretty fast. So I took my position right here, and this is the fair value gap highlighted, and then I just traded it 2 to 1, but I seen that it has so much momentum and potential to hit this next low. So I just made my target, right there, and price, basically just melted. This is a 1 minute chart. So I was only in the trade for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minutes. Ooh. I don't know what that was, but yeah, I was in there for 11 minutes, and price just smashed my buy limit to take me out. So what a day, man. And it was a 4.5 risk to reward. I ended up making $1,700, 1,700, close to $1,800 on the trade. And this, I print these sheets out, and I'm I'm highlighting, I'm going through the checklist, and that's how I ultimately end up in these positions. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. You can go to my account here. Yeah, I made $1,792. So got a little wiggle room. Profit target 22%. So, got a little ways to go. I started this last Wednesday. Had a great first day, 2 trades, 6 trades. It was hard for me to kept breaking even. And price kind of reversed on me, so I ended up taking the minimal. It was at like 800 this day, and I was like, I'm targeting like 1,000 or like 1,200. No, it was 1,000. It was 1,000, and I was like, worst case scenario is I make 1,000 or $350, and that's what I ended up making, $350. This day was very horrible. It was Friday, and I remember Friday that it was basically, I'm initially just not too fond of trading on Fridays, right? But I insisted on trading Friday anyway, and I end up paying for that big time. My psychology, once I took my first loss, I was like, wait, hold on, things gotta go my way, but market structure really wasn't clearly showing that it's market like is high highs are high lows or lower highs, lower lows, whatever the case may be. So I kind of forced those trades there for sure. And that's something that, it was a big, so all the money that I made Wednesday and Thursday, I gave it back to the markets and a little bit more Friday. And I was able to sit with that the whole weekend. And, I was feeling vengeful because I'm like, this usually plays out, for me. And it didn't. And I wasn't happy, with the result. And, instead of walking away, I tried to force setups that wasn't there. I was taking sells, buys, very much rookie mistakes for sure. Stuff that I should have left in the past 3 to 4 years ago. And I'm doing it today. And it's like, as a trader now, it's just not, it's something that, I can't do anymore. So uh yeah, I felt a way about that. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on right here. Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. It's not showing up on my calendar right now. Let's see. I'm trying to refresh, but it's showing, right here and stuff. Showing right here. I don't know why it isn't showing up on my calendar right here. It's the 29th, but it's way after market hours. But maybe we're gonna need some time to update. But yeah, man, that's the whole trade for today. I'm gonna continue documenting my journey throughout the rest of this process of completing this evaluation. And this is just May 29th, Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm gonna be trading again, and I'm gonna call it. I'm not gonna trade any more Fridays, and because things was irregular. Things wasn't flowing how they normally would flow, and I need things to flow normal, and a regular quiet day, no news. You know what I mean? Like it has to be that way in order for my setups to play out, consistently. So gonna stay away from irregular market conditions and just like, the P&L shows the result of that, sticking to that. So I'm proud of myself today for being able to stick to my checklist consistently another day. And as long as I keep, showing up to the market and, executing the checklist, I would be fine. So keeping that in mind, and I also want to make this video for anybody else who's out there looking to, do their journey. Are they on that journey and, looking to get their first, funded account and pay out and, really start their trading career and really make some money from their skills? Let me be proof that, if you have a system, you can follow it. If I didn't have this checklist, I most likely would have kind of like made you can't make decisions like on the spot because your brain will fool, well, at least my brain will fool you. And, I'm a human and I know everybody else is human. So, psychology play a factor in all of this. I was real systematic about it. And I think that's what you need in order to be profitable, especially in 2024. I come from the Forex market, but futures is way more cleaner and the price action is less fake outs. Is, I'm trading on a 1 minute time frame. Usually I trade on a 15, 30 minute, judge on an hour, 4 hour. I'm not even paying attention to none of that. I'm just paying attention to the 8:30 open, and then I'm looking to see what the short-term trend is. Once I identify that, I'm able to identify my bias. Once I'm able to identify my bias, I'm able to out market structure, the higher highs, higher lows, or the lower lows and lower highs, whatever the case may be. And I'm waiting for price to change its character. Once it changes character, I'm waiting for a price to, tap back into the nearest fair value gap on a 1 minute chart. And once it tap into there, showing good rejection and, size up the position. And I'm ready to, pull the trigger and, let the apples fall where they may. I think that's how you say the saying, but that's how I'm saying it. So yeah. And if you aren't, in the Telegram chat, the Elite Trading Lab community is a great community. We in here every day. It's a free Telegram chat. Got over 106 members, and we're pretty active in it. And post your charts and everything is like come interact with the group. And I think it's a really good community that we've cultivated over the last couple of years. Shout out to the people that's in the chat that's posting charts, being active, and you guys are getting really like good at this. And it really starts with one person. And I want to shout out Kit because he really took the initiative over the last couple months to take leadership and do all the right things. And I just kind of took heed and followed the same process. And that's the benefit, that's the power of being in a good community. You got good people doing good things in the community, that starts to rub off on everybody else. And it's kind of hard to like, not be successful in this trading space in which, you can't talk to your parents about this. You can't talk to your girl about this. You can't talk to your friends about this if they're not in the trading. Or anybody, this is a group chat specifically for like-minded individuals that want to take their skills to that top level to be profitable and consistent and be able to provide for themselves, family, and loved ones, with the skill of trading. So if you aren't, just tap into the link below in my description for the Telegram chat, and I'll see you guys soon. And I'll post another video tomorrow for, the results of tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow. And also I'm doing this live. I'm posting, these trades, as soon as they happen. So you might be able to get into a trade with me, like how my guy Rod here, we taking the same position. So we in profit at the same time. So it's like we basically, trade the same way too. So why not, be in a community like that? I'm not gonna keep talking about that. JP signing off. Let's get it.